Tim Blackley, Strike King National Pro Staff. I want to go over with you, hear people about pulling crankbaits. Everybody, everywhere we go, wants to know how do you pull them, what do you do, what's the situations that you pull them. Crankbaits work very best when the fish are out suspended in deeper water. Or you can actually fish them in 10 or 12 foot of water. And one of the techniques we use is we call pushing crankbaits out the front. And this is the setup that you would want to use. Main line coming from your pole, you want a three-way swivel. And then off of that swivel, you'll hook you about a 12 to 18 inch leader. On the bottom, come off the bottom of the three-way swivel with a 5 ounce, 6 ounce weight. And what that does when that goes through the water, you can vary your depth by how much line you let out on your main line. This is the setup that you would use. Trolling behind your main line would be your crankbait. This is, of course, pushing out the front of the boat on your crappie poles. But what you would do, you could run 1.5 miles, 2 mile an hour, and you could do this spider rigging just like you would do if you was pushing minnows or jigs. But this is a pretty easy setup, and it'll produce a lot of fish when you're out. You might be fishing in 20 foot of water, but you might just have this out maybe 4 or 5 foot of water, and this will keep the depth exactly where you set it as far as how long your main line comes out. So that's a real good setup.
How heavy is your weight?
The weight is 5 or 6 ounces depending on how fast you go. If you're triggering bites that are you're going 2 miles an hour, you might have to go to a 6 ounce. But the main thing that you want to keep is this line straight down. When you start bowing your line out like this, your crankbait won't run true. So if you're going to go faster, sometimes you have to increase your weight on the bottom.